All right, today we have a dope pair of Lowheat for you. This pair came all the way from Stockholm, Sweden, where I picked it up on the shelf at Sneakers and Stuff. So I'm going to talk about shoes in Europe, these, why I like these, and a couple other things. So stick around for a full review on this type of shoe. I already bought the light bone, I think it is. Let's see here. The gray and white colorway in these. What is that? Yeah, sail light bone. So I get into all the details in that video. Go check that video out. But before I unbox these, please subscribe. That's all. Thank you. Okay, so I have seen these already. This isn't a first time in hand because I saw them at the store. So I'll still call it an unboxing, but I have touched these already, have seen them. But for you guys, here you go. Here you go. Yes. This is... Oh, I didn't do my typical thing where I show the box first. This is the Air Jordan 1 Element in light curry and cardinal red sail. I love how they put the secondary color in there where it's just like a hit like this. They don't like note the other major colors on this, the black, the white, the gray. They put the red in here that takes up 1% of the shoe. Anyways, yes, this is a curry Air Jordan 1 Gore-Tex shoe. And my last video that I did of these, they like individually wrap these shoes in the box. So if you see that I guess that's the way they do it for these. They don't want them touching at all. So yes, I got these on the shelf at Sneakers and Stuff in Stockholm. In Europe, you know, people just aren't as crazy about certain things. The tastes are different and people aren't scraping, like falling and tripping over each other to make $10 profit on a shoe. The reselling game isn't as rabid there. They're still popular. Jordan 1s are still popular over there. And they still go quickly, but like this was on the shelf. Now, granted, it's not winter over there, so maybe that's part of it. But, you know, it was actually nice weather. But I also copped a pair of Dunks lows for the lady, women's Dunk lows. They were on the shelf. They had just been put out the day before, and a lot of them were gone. But you never find Dunks on the shelves, except in Europe. So when you go abroad, number one tip, if you go to Europe, bring extra bags or make sure you have extra space. You might find a gem or two. Maybe not a gem, maybe not grails, but like you'll find some things that are hard to see on the shelves in the States like these. So I was very happy to get these for retail. As I said, check out my other video for all the details. I'll go over a couple of them really quick here and do a little comparison to the other ones. But for the most part, I'll keep it brief, and I want to talk about other things. In Europe, yeah, Air Force 1s are popular, Jordan 1s are popular. The other Jordan models, not so much. Dunks are pretty popular, especially Dunk lows. But everything is just not quite as popular. So you have opportunities there. Jordan 1s are so popular in certain countries, mids are worn because to them, they're not like poison like they are here. Mids here are a sign of like, oh, it's like a poop stain you're wearing. Over there, Jordan 1s are so popular, people go for mids. Mids even resell, which is understandable. Jordan 1 mids do look very similar to Jordan 1 highs. But you're like, oh, fancy pants, do you wear mids? No. So I'll only go so far there, but, you know, they do take a common sense approach to fashion sometimes there. Not like us. So anyways, you have the... I'm actually going to pull out the other ones right away to do a comparison because, again, the main features are this Gore-Tex, waterproof. I think these are a great option for winter when you want to wear sneakers, but you don't want to get your good sneakers ruined or you don't want to wear boots. That's why they made these. I got these, like I said, for retail. They're not going for much. I wonder if these are a European exclusive. I haven't seen these really drop over there. But... these are going for a little over resale. I got these off eBay, as you see. Why I got these is because even though I like these more, I like the gray ones, gray, white, light bone ones more. I paid resale for these. I think $265 in total, all in, and so able to get a copper pair for retail. I'll eventually sell these. I think these could go up in wintertime as it gets closer to fall and people seek these out. I think the price could creep up. Now, they could also just do more of these. If that's the case, if they just put out more Jordan 1 Gore-Tex Jordan 1s in even better colorways, these will stay the same price and I'll be stuck with these, or I'll have to sell them at a cheaper price than what I bought, which is not ideal. So that's the reason I got these, is because as my shoe collection grows, there's feel bads if I pay resale sometimes. And so I was grateful to cop these, hauled them all the way back. That was a trick, fitting everything into my luggage. But yeah, also the other thing, like these have, I think, the gusseted tongue. I think that's part of it. Yes, you can see here the tongue connects to the sides so water can't flow in over the top. That's helpful. It's got Gore-Tex branding in there, but overall very similar to the Gore-Tex shoe. There's the outsole. They're both got this suede here, probably a durable suede. The Curry one seems to be a touch more, no, they're both a little tumbled around the ankle. Yeah, similar. Smooth on the bottom and the mud guard, a little bit more tumbled up high. I think this is a reflective. I think these are both reflective swooshes. Not 100% sure. In another past video, I called something 3M and it wasn't, and I felt bad. Had to put pin a comment to the top. Either way, it's somewhat reflective. You can tell it's shining. I just don't know if it's 3M or super reflective. I'm guessing it is. I would go half size up in these for sizing. I'm going to try to put them on right now. But yeah, there's different tastes in Europe. And there's also a third colorway of these. There's that like purple fuchsia colorway in these, which aren't bad either. Again, I think this goes with everything. This would be my preference, but again, paid resale. So feel kind of bad about that. All right, let's put these on. Also, major thing today, I wanted to touch on a couple things. Other things is that the designer of the Jordan 1, Peter Moore, passed away the other day, and that's a bummer. You know, there's a handful of popular sneaker designers out there. Stephen Smith, Tinker Hatfield, obviously, probably the most notable one, but the guy who designed the Dunk and the Air Jordan 1 and the Wings logo, Adidas equipment, so, like arguably the most popular shoes in Nike's line, pound for pound, wasn't talked about much, and doesn't get quite as much talk as Tinker Hatfield. Tinker Hatfield obviously had a long line of designs, helped keep Michael at the brand, Michael Jordan, but everyone's favorite shoes, the Dunks and the Jordan 1s, were designed by Peter Moore. So it's kind of a bummer he passed away recently. Nike didn't make a statement. I think there might be some bad blood there. I don't know. They didn't make a statement, which was weird. Adidas made a statement. He designed it, as I said, Adidas equipment, the Adidas equipment line or logo and stuff. And I grew up with Adidas equipment stuff. So rest in peace to him. He's godfather of the most popular shoes out there. Most popular Nikes and Jordans, that's for sure. You know, a lot of unsung heroes in the design space. Carolyn Davidson designed the Nike swoosh back in the 70s. I think 1971. That comes to note as Nike's celebrating their 50th birthday, 50th anniversary. They're posting a lot of stuff about back when Phil Knight founded it and Bill Bowerman founded it, and trademarking the swoosh. Well, Carolyn Davidson designed the swoosh for them. So remember that. Put that up in the hat. And you know, I think she's still alive, but along with remembering people, have to shout out Bob Gore, who invented Gore-Tex. These are Gore-Tex Jordan 1s. So the two people who put these shoes together Peter Moore and Bob Gore have both passed away. Bob Gore passed away in 2020, I think. So that's, yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, life happens, people pass away. But some of the things that we really enjoy in the hypebeast culture, just should remember those dudes who created the things we love and collect and wear. So remember that next time you put on your Gore-Tex jacket and your Jordan 1s. Remember those guys. And Carolyn Davidson made the swoosh. So yeah, I would go half size up, especially like if you plan on wearing these, cold weather, snow, rain, sleet, you might put on warmer socks, and in which case you want that extra room. Because of the Gore-Tex lining, the waterproof lining, these probably, I haven't worn these a ton. I just haven't had the chance. Luckily, these are still dead stock, so I can sell them maybe. But generally speaking, Gore-Tex stuff doesn't breathe as much because it's waterproof. I think these are a great winter pair of shoes. I wore my Gore-Tex Air Force 1s. Check out that video. All throughout Europe on my trip during the winter, and they were a great pick. I highly recommend those. Or any pair of Gore-Tex Nikes. They will get you through the winter. And, you know, Jordan 1s are fairly comfortable. I think that some people don't think they're comfortable at all. I think they're really comfortable. The way your foot fits in them, I think, is great. They're nice and roomy, but still a little snug, look great. And maybe they're not all-day walking shoes. They're not like a pair of New Balances, but I think they're pretty comfortable. You can always swap out the insole too. That's always an option. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking up a pair. These are not too expensive on the resale market. They go a little above retail, especially when you're factoring in fees and taxes and shipping and all that. But if you're thinking about a pair at all and have missed out, I would cop a pair sooner than later. Don't wait until November or December when everyone's scooping these pairs up. Now, maybe, again, they could drop more pairs, but if you really like one of the three colorways, the Curry, the Light Bone, these are a little bit more expensive as they go with more stuff. I think this colorway fits more people, of course. Or those fuchsia ones, I would pull the trigger. Let me know in the comments if you know that these are regionally exclusive with the fuchsia ones. I think they are. Let me know in the comments. You may know better than me. And please subscribe. More Lowheat videos coming up shortly. Thanks.